Welcome to another episode of the Slim and Kim Show. Today we are talking about Joselyn's Cabaret.
Las Vegas.
Um,
It's technically season 3, but I guess they're just calling it by state, so it's Las Vegas, episode 1.
it wasn't called Joselyn's
It was
Cabaret. It was Atlanta, but it wasn't
Atlanta.
Joselyn's Cabaret Atlanta. It was Joselyn's Cabaret season 2. So this is season 3. For some reason, it's
Technically season 3.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, they just call it Las Vegas. It's not season 3. They're just calling it by the state. Next time it was Atlanta.
Okay.
And then the first one was just Joselyn's Cabaret.
So what did you think of Joselyn's Cabaret?
This episode, they're basically just introducing the girls. A really different mix from the girls last season. They brought back Chanel and Lexi Blow. Chanel was the winner of last season. Couldn't really tell by looking at her though that she won $10,000.
What $10,000 isn't? That's income tax for some.
It's
people.
Not that much money. It's really
not that much. But
that's a new car.
What's she supposed to get a makeover?
I mean, a lot of these girls from last season got a lot of endorsements off of this show. Some of these girls really became famous off of this show.
They got a lot of fame. They definitely did. They got a lot of fame from the show. But
Joselyn, you can see the more famous she gets, the bigger her head gets. Like, she is so conceited and cocky. She thinks her shit don't stink.
I don't like the way she talks to the girls.
She thinks she shits roses, man.
I don't like the way she talks to the girls.
They are there for her, but still, the show is not her about
she can't
her.
do the show. She can't do the show by herself. Like Big Lex said.
Yeah.
You can't do the show by yourself. Why are you treating us like this?
Yeah.
Like Miss Natural and all them.
She does treat them like shit. Like, I don't need you. I'll send you home right now. Like,
Joselyn is an abusive person.
But she's got a bunch of people following her around, telling her that she's the shit.
People want a shot, and I understand why they deal with the shenanigans.
A lot of these people really worship her. They think she's the shit.
They're only dealing with her shenanigans because of the shot.
A lot of people look up to her like, oh my God, if she could do it, why can't I? And this is my chance to become her.
Agreed, but she really don't know how to treat people, man.
No.
She is a nasty person.
She is. It is going to backfire on her one of these times.
I hope so, man.
But
somebody needs to tell her to calm down. And that's a fact. I don't know I know Joselyn doesn't listen to or watch my channel, but
no,
listen,
we're not big
Joselyn,
enough for her.
You really need to simmer down.
Right.
You at this point you're abusive to these women.
She is. She says it at the beginning of the show to Chanel and Lexi Blow. Like, she said to Chanel, "Are you sure you're going to be able to handle it this season? You're not going to have anybody throwing dog biscuits at you again, are you?" Like, because Sapphire threw dog bones at her last season.
That's just
wow.
Okay.
And then she kind of was trashing Lexi Blow too. Like, you were you didn't stand up for yourself and all this stuff last season. You sure going to be able to do that this season?
Stand up for yourself. Somebody needs to stand. Anytime anybody stood up to her, she wanted to get rid of him. Get this bitch out my head. Get this bitch out my side.
She's the same.
Get this bitch out of here.
From the previews, from what I've seen, she's going to be the same this season too. I'll send you home right now.
She's abusive. I don't know if I could take much of this.
And I guess in a porn star / stripper world, this is their only shot.
But it's not okay to treat for another woman to treat you like this.
Because
another woman or not,
season,
if it's not okay for a man to treat people like a woman like that, why is it okay for a woman to treat a woman like that?
It's not. And last season, Sapphire and Lucky Hustler, like, they really looked up to her.
They
and
did.
Aspired to be her.
Yeah.
And all she did was shit on them.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. To the point towards the end of the show, they're like, yo, fuck this bitch. Like, I really cared about you and your show.
Yeah.
But all you did was shit on us the whole way. This season's going to be no different.
Yeah. I'm trying to give it a shot, but man, it's hard to watch people abuse other people like this. Just verbally abusive, and then making verbal threats that it's like a cop telling you something, you can't hit them back or you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
So why are you but she abuses her power and control.
Yes.
She's just I don't like her anymore. All right. I watch the show, but I do not like her at all.
Why?
She's an abusive person. Period.
Well,
I don't care how much fame you have. I don't care what if you're giving these women a shot or not. Are you giving them a shot just to abuse them? Is that a part of the show?
Well, I guess
do you want dancers or do you want punching bags?
This season, it looks like she's taking a step back more, and she's kind of letting Chanel and Lexi Blow be the house mom, run the girls, keep the girls in control, and she's only going to deal with them when it comes to the dancing part at the club. That's what it kind of seems like. She's taking a step back.
Just from the previews that we saw, it was nasty. It was ugly. It was nasty.
But now the show starts out. They're in Las Vegas. They're in a beautiful house. You can tell.
Yeah, that house was nice.
You can tell there's more money in this episode. This is a way bigger house than last season.
They were on the streets of Miami in season 1.
Yeah. And then this season, they had the girls come by bus. Of course, they get in a fight in the bus on the way here. Now we have Miss Wet Wet who's walking around with her titties out with tape on them.
Oh, hold on. Let's introduce these young ladies.
I am. We have Miss Wet Wet who's walking around with tape on her titties and her titties out. We had Amber. Then we had Henny K. Capri, who looks like a man. 6'3".
Shut her mic off. Hold on.
No, look in the preview for the next episode. Joselyn says they want to know if you have a pussy. They don't believe that you have a pussy. So go on. She looks like a man.
I mean, she's just a big woman.
6'3" with manly features.
I mean,
I want to know if she has a pussy too. I don't think she does.
Miss Wet Wet. I mean, Miss
K. Capri.
K. Capri.
All right, then you have Gaia Love, who's a Christian porn star and a virgin. She said,
No,
yeah,
she's not a virgin.
Yes, she did. You didn't watch the beginning.
I did watch
she's
it.
waiting to get married. Yes.
How are you a porn star if you're a virgin?
You don't have to sleep with people to be a porn star.
Okay.
No, she's a stripper. She's not a porn star.
She said she was a porn star. I heard her say it.
Christians, yeah.
A Christian porn star. Now, you are not a star, first of all, because I've never heard of you. Come on.
But you act like you watch a lot of porns.
I don't watch porn, but I would have heard of this Christian porn star.
Oh, would you have now?
But to say that, how can she be a Christian porn star and virgin?
She is because
you got to show me that part where she said that she's a virgin. Don't turn it on in here because we don't get caught. We don't need the copyright.
She was flirting in the beginning with Amber, and she was trying to get Amber to marry her. And then she's like, "I'll eat your pussy every night after we're married. I'm a virgin."
Did she say that?
Yes, she
I
did.
didn't hear that. I heard her say something about eating some snatch, but I didn't hear her say she was a virgin.
Then we had Riri, Jordan, Lollipop. That's the white bitch crew. It looks like a bunch of OBs.
Some old Johns.
The OB white crew, the blonde white crew.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with some old Bs.
How there's not?
Everybody needs an OB.
Then we got Raven, who looks like Raven Simone.
She definitely looks just like Raven Simone. Just like her.
And then we got Black Diamond, who I'm not gonna play it, but I'm gonna share the screen with y'all so you
Black
can see what we're talking about.
Black Diamond.
We're here.
Black Diamond. I mean, we can't
there.
really see it, but you can point it out exactly what we're talking about.
When you play it, it looks like her balls are shaking. It does. We go back and watch the wiggle from 35 minutes and 10 seconds. You see their balls flap. They're like, bloop, 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 bloop.
It's like they almost try to pull a fast one by us and shit. I don't know what that was.
I think it's her stomach gut, but it does look like
is that
balls
her
flapping.
stomach? But it definitely looks like something.
Yeah. I think it's her stomach. So in the beginning, the whole episode is kind of like they're in the bus on the way to the house, and Amber and Miss Wet Wet and Kate Capri are already like fighting because Amber and Kate Capri don't like Miss Wet Wet. She's one of those annoying, obnoxious. She reminds me of Sydney Starr. Like
Miss Wet Wet reminds you of Sydney?
Yes. I'm gonna make the show. The show's gonna remember me.
Doing too much.
Yeah.
Trying too hard.
Trying to be too extra. Yeah.
All right. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. I can agree with that. I agree with that. Miss Wet Wet was being a bit much.
Yeah, she's definitely thirsty for attention.
What would you think? What do you think of her titties?
They're all right.
Let's see yours. These are not Wet size.
No. Well, she just said she just bought them. They're double D's.
Okay, so
she just bought them only 5 months before that.
What are these A minuses?
C's.
C.
These are C.
Shut her mic off.
They
That's
are.
not true.
This is-
That is not C.
Yes, it is.
That is not a C.
It is too.
I've seen C's before, and those are not C's.
These are C.
Those
They're 34C. Yes, they are.
those are more like a B minus.
No, they're 34C.
A minus at best.
According to my bra size, they're 34C.
Oh, is that why your bras be sagging?
Yeah, they don't sag. They might sag because I had 3 kids, but they're not sagging through my bra.
Because you don't got enough tit to hold them up.
You don't need tits. All they do is get in the way.
Anyway,
Instead of flapping and hit you in the face when you're running, it's just annoying.
so what do you think of her tits?
They're okay. If you like
you don't
tits.
think they're too big?
If you like tits, they're definitely too big for her.
Do they look nasty?
They're like just, that's all you, and she's got them in your face, like boom, huge.
Who said? And this was the classic moment of the thing of the episode.
Amber said
her titties smell like what?
chitlins.
Say that again.
She said you're embarrassing the show. You're coming out here with your titties hanging out. Your titties smell like chitlins or something like that. She said this isn't the Bad Girls Club. This is Joselyn's Cabaret. So they kind of
Her
started.
titties smell like chitlins.
Yeah.
Chitlins. Yeah, your titties smell like chitlins. Yo, that is disgusting.
So they kind of like were battling, beefing in the van on the way there. Amber pulls Miss Wet Wet's wig off, and they kind of like they went from there. Then they arrive at the house. Chanel and Lexi Blow come out, but tell them they're not allowed in the house.
That's some Jocelyn abusive shit. But
well,
okay.
I feel like she's gonna send somebody home. That's what I see. That's what I feel like is coming. So they're not allowed in the house, but they all get in the van to go to a photo shoot, and they all get to the photo shoot. They're all taking their pictures. This girl, Black Diamond, is dancing with her ball sack hanging out. Then you got other girls that had pimples on their butts and everything
oh
else. Like,
God, what part was that? Did you get that part?
yeah, it's right back here.
Isn't that the girl right there?
No,
Where's she at?
it's a different girl. It's one of the white crew girls. One of these girls.
She has a long face. I'm not trying to shit on these girls. There's some beautiful women on there.
But
I think the cast from I think these bitches look a little tired.
Yeah, they definitely
tired
do.
than the other chicks did. I thought the bitches looked better last season.
They definitely did. These are they could have found a better group. I turn the sound off of this.
Yeah, turn the sound off. But
so anyway,
that chick definitely had some zittage on her butt.
They're doing their photo shoots.
Oh wait, can they see that?
No.
All right, show that. That's the one that people think that looks like a man.
It's a man cub. This is Kate Capri. You'll see if you watch the show. It's on Zeus Network. In the previews, Joselyn's asking her if she has a pussy. That everyone wants to know she has a pussy. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next episode. She's 6'3" man cub.
I mean, do you think she's a man?
She looks like a man. She has manly features.
She's just a big woman.
Oh, that's the first thing you said when you saw her. That's a man.
Yeah, I thought it was. I think she is.
That's the Christian porn star.
I think she is. I mean, I don't know. She just looks like a trailer park whore.
Yeah, she does. Like,
can they see that?
Nah.
All right, good. I don't want to so bad.
Nah. But
she looks like Raven Simone. She looks like somebody that works at a shopping store. Yo, where's the beautiful? You know what? My boo thing, Lexi Blow. Yeah, I'm so glad she's back on this show.
She's not even on competing. She's like the house mom. Her and Chanel are like the house mom. They're not competing. They're not gonna perform at the end and the cabaret. They're just on the show as to keep the girls in line.
Yeah, but
as a guide, I guess.
Lexi Blow is so hot, yo.
She's like their room mom.
Oh, Lexi Blow.
So then you have
that fat ass.
Then we have Amber and Miss Wet Wet. I guess Amber gets tired of Miss Wet Wet.
Well, Miss Wet Wet has. Can they see that? Oh, just share the screen with that so that visual comes up so they know exactly the kind of what we're talking about.
Well, you would have to watch it to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amber and Wet Wet. Amber comes up and she gets tired of Miss Wet Wet. It's like, so she grabs her, starts hitting her, snatches her weave off her head. Amber kind of
what did you think
roughed
about
her
that?
up a little bit. She did. Because then in the preview for the next episode, the one girl's like, "You're bleeding in your mouth." And Miss Wet Wet was like, "Well, this is reality TV." So,
I mean, I thought it was a little bit extra. What did you think? You think that fight was necessary? You think Wet Wet deserved that?
I get it. I get why. Because she probably would have got on my nerves too.
But do you think Wet Wet deserved to be hooked off on like that?
I mean, she was annoying as fuck.
I mean, annoying or not, did she deserve to be punched? At a photo shoot?
Probably not.
At a photo shoot? Come on.
That's,
Come on. What kind of ghetto bullshit is this?
You know, like some people just get under your skin.
I understand that.
And
when people get under your skin, you have to, where's your composure? Where's your
they're
self-control?
Like,
there's no reason for Wet Wet to do that to her.
They look exactly the same, truthfully. They have the same look. Same hair, Miss Wet Wet and Amber.
I think Amber targeted Wet Wet from the rip.
Well, yeah, because she looked at her like, "Who's this trashy girl with her tits out? You're giving the show a bad name." But they're strippers. You're all strippers.
They're all strippers. How is she giving this show a bad name when everybody's ass and titties are out?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's what this show is about. Ass and titties.
Yeah. You're about a bunch of strippers and porn stars. Like, what do you think you're gonna say?
I wish Miss Natural. That's the girl with her with the zits on her butt. I wish Miss Natural was back on here. What's her name? Henny?
Yeah. Well, they weren't going to bring Miss Natural back after the reunion.
Oh, yeah. Of course not. Because she stood up to Joselyn for the abusive.
Yeah.
Her abuse
Joselyn
towards
only
them.
wants people that are going to bow down to her.
Yes, women.
So that's how kind of ended. Episode kind of ended with Miss Wet Wet and Amber fighting. Now, in the preview for the next episode, of course, Joselyn comes in and is like, I think she's talking to Amber. Don't make me send you home. And then when you see in the lineup, it cuts to the lineup. Amber's not in it.
Oh, so you think Amber went home?
Yeah.
Good. Like,
I think Amber went home.
Amber was doing way too much.
She's pretty. She's a pretty girl.
Yeah, she is. But I mean, come on. Like, why are you gonna come in and try to be a bully from the rip?
She's a pretty girl. Like, she didn't have to do all that.
No, she didn't. It's unnecessary.
That's what, like,
she kind of reminds me of my girl Sapphire. I miss Sapphire.
Yeah, that's Amber right there. Yeah, and they weren't going to bring Sapphire back either.
They didn't bring Sapphire.
But Sapphire told her off at the reunion too.
Yeah, because she was talking shit about Miss Was it Miss Natural?
Yeah. Oh, what she said? She said Miss Wet Wet was like who's the girl from last season? Said you look like a knockoff.
Damn, what she said her name was? She said you were a knockoff. Damn, I forget. Damn, I forget who she says.
I have to look it up.
Boss Tech. Boss Tech. Yeah, Boss Tech.
Yeah, you're knockoff Boss Tech.
Yeah, knockoff Boss Tech. The standouts, like, so who do you think are the standouts for this season? Who do you think is going to be like?
Well,
who has a shot? I know we haven't seen them dance yet.
Who has a shot?
Who do you think has a shot? Who do you want to see more of? I'll say that since we haven't seen them dance or anything. Who do you want to see more of?
So the only ones I want to see more of, I would say Raven. She's not bad looking. Raven Simone.
Yeah, she's pretty. She looks like Raven Simone.
We're going to see more of Miss Wet Wet because she's going to be the drama. She's going to be the Sydney Star of the show. The show's going to be...
I didn't like the show with Sydney Star.
I know, but Miss Wet Wet is going to be the Sydney Star of the show.
I hope not.
She's going to make herself...
Because Sydney Star's an asshole.
...known in this show.
Okay.
Truthfully, that's it. There's none on here.
That's it? Like, that's what you got from the rip, from the beginning?
Mm-hmm. There's none on here that I'm like, damn, that girl's going to win. She's pretty. I mean, Chanel was kind of dissing them from the beginning. Like, you
Jordan? Did you talk about Jordan and Lollipop?
They're the white crew. That's the white girl crew.
Okay.
Riri, Jordan, and Lollipop. There's not really much to say about them.
Don't you
didn't really have
forget about me. My Lexi Blow. Don't forget about Lexi Blow.
Well, Lexi Blow is not part of the cast.
Forget about her.
Lexi Blow's not part of the cast.
La 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 Lexi Blow. Lexi Blow, Lexi Blow.
All right, cut it. Let's move on. She's not part of the cast.
She's a part of something.
She's just the room mom. She's not part of the cast. She's not competing for anything.
Okay.
Her and Chanel are just there to keep the girls in check.
So, what do you think? Why didn't they bring some back? Why didn't they bring some of the other chicks
I'm glad
back?
they
Lucky?
didn't. I mean, who
Like
wants a
Lucky.
repeat of last season?
That wouldn't have been a repeat. Just
Like-
add some new bitches and add.
How
Why
many
didn't
times
Lucky
you gonna
come
bring
back?
Lucky back though? She already brought her back
Lucky
twice.
was the shit.
She already-
Lucky was the shit.
Lucky had 2 chances. How many times are you gonna keep bringing the same girls back?
So you didn't want to bring her back?
No, I didn't want him to bring anybody back. This is a new
Who's that-
show.
Who's that fellow with the wave cap?
That's the man cub.
Who's that fella with the wave cap? Who's that fella? Who's that? Who's that guy?
That's the man cub.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. He's that guy. Da-da-da-da-da-da. He looks like Eve in that picture. That's why I'm singing that song. Can you show them that? Can they share the screen with that? So they know what I'm talking about?
They see it.
That's what Eve looked like on her Scorpion album. With the way, like she had red hair, she had red glasses on. Like, who's that guy? No, I'm just saying. I just changed the words to guy. You know, whatever. You don't like me.
Now that's Miss Wet Wet, so everyone can see.
Miss Wet Wet. Ugh, them titties look like
Braces and her titties out.
Don't you see these big ass titties and this ass out?
That's Amber. It's a shame. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl, but I have a feeling she's getting sent home.
She looks like a lawyer. She looks like the chick. She looks like the chick. She looks like the chick that attacked Miss Natural at the end of the season a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little.
You know, who's she again?
I don't remember. That's the Christian porn star Gaia Love.
Okay.
Don't
you?
That's Miss Wet Wet. This girl's here.
She
is,
got that.
Riri.
Wet.
This over here is Riri.
That's that Wet Wet. Mrs. Wet Wet. Yeah.
Let's see.
Give me a dream.
All right. This here is Lollipop down here.
Like a lollipop. Shorty wanna.
This is their house that
like
they're
a
in.
lollipop.
And that's about all we got. You got anything else to add?
Like a lollipop.
Listen.
You got anything else to add? That's
no.
about it. There wasn't really much in this episode. It's just introducing everybody.
Shorty wanna.
I don't know. What's
like
your
a
predictions?
lollipop.
You just gonna sing?
My predictions?
You just gonna sing the whole time? Or you
Yeah.
gonna talk about the show?
I'm talking about it. I'm just these are songs for these girls. Their names. I'm using never mind. You
Is that what
you don't
you're
get
doing?
entertainment. You wouldn't understand. All right. My predictions are.
I think her name's Jordan.
My predictions are, if I had to say before watching any of them dance, I'm going to say that Raven is the best dancer out of all of them.
Yeah, I feel she's gonna win.
That's what I'm going to say. Raven is the best dancer out of all of them.
I think she's gonna win. I don't know why.
So-
That's as soon as I saw it. She's the only one aside from Amber who kind of stood out.
Shorty wanna like a lollipop. Like a lollipop.
Yeah, I don't want to use too much video because I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah.
But
We're not using any video.
other than that, I don't know. I know in the previews, Lexi Blow gets in a fight with somebody.
I didn't see that. You keep saying that. I
It's
didn't
in
see
the trailer for the episode.
it.
Yeah,
I've looked and I haven't seen it.
yeah, it's in the trailer.
All right, well, we'll look at that later though. My boo thing. My
She
boo
gets in a
Lexi Blow
fight.
got in a fight.
In
Who hit my girl? Who hit my girl Lexi Blow?
In the preview for the next episode, they're like ganging up on the Christian porn star.
And Alex. Amber.
Oh, so
yeah.
maybe Amber doesn't get sent home. That's right, because she is in the next. They are ganging up on her, throwing wine on him. And
Yo, they were all attacking her. That's just that abusive shit that fucking Joselyn be going in for.
Yeah, that's what girls do.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what happens when you put a bunch of bitches together. They're not going to get along.
All right, well, that's it then. I have nothing else to say.
All right, it's the first episode. There's not really much happened.
I can't wait till next week though.
Actually, it's Sunday at 8:00.
Shorty
We're
wanna
a little late getting our review out, but it comes out Sunday 8:00 on Zeus Network. $4.99. If you don't got it, it's $4.99 for Zeus Network. And that's about it. Subscribe to the channel. There's some money in the Cash App, Barbershop Talk Radio. And we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace.